10 luxurious EVs coming in 2022. The automotive industry is going green and all automakers are working on their new electric cars. The higher class is obviously not forgotten, and car brands like Mercedes, BMW, and Audi, to name a few, are focused on bringing the highest quality and comfort to the world of electric cars. For all of you luxury car enthusiasts, here's a list of 10 luxury EVs that are coming in 2022. Number 10. Audi e-tron GT. While SUVs are big business for Audi, the brand is also known for its aesthetic sedans, and the e-tron GT is its first zero-emissions four-door. The low-slung coupe focuses on performance and driver enjoyment, while also packing typical Audi technology and build quality. It can also cover nearly 480 kilometers on a charge, and topping up from 10 to 80% can take as little as 21 minutes thanks to a maximum charging speed of 270 kilowatts. It has a lot in common with the Porsche Taycan. However, the Audi is more relaxing than the Porsche. Overall, the e-tron GT is great to drive, has a fantastic interior, boatloads of technology, and is really comfortable, making it undeniably one of the most exciting electric cars on the market right now. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz EQS. The Mercedes-Benz EQS is a German brand's electric flagship, with sights set squarely on the Tesla Model S, Audi e-tron GT, and Porsche Taycan. When it comes to interior quality and onboard technology, the EQS doesn't disappoint, especially when fitted with the eye-catching 1.41-meter wide hyperscreen infotainment setup. Surprisingly, ride comfort isn't on the same level as the brand's own S-Class, but the car does boast a hugely impressive range of up to 720 kilometers. Number 8. BMW iX. The iX is BMW's new electric flagship SUV, designed from scratch and a showcase for the automaker's latest tech. It's nothing like any BMW we've seen before, with its massive grille, squared-off steering wheel, and wraparound floating touchscreen. According to BMW, the iX will have 500 horsepower and employ 2 motors to give it an all-wheel drive capability, and will sprint from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 5 seconds. The range is claimed to be 300 miles, and it can add 75 miles of charge and 10 minutes of DC fast charging. Charging from empty at 240 volts will take 11 hours, which is par for the course. This bad boy will be going on sale early next year for a price between $80,000 and $100,000. Number 7. GMC Hummer EV. The Hummer badge was once antithetical to alternative fuels, representing hulking, gas-guzzling SUVs inspired by military vehicles. But the all-new electric Hummer EV SUV and pickup truck promises to be both green and off-road ready, with gratuitous power and sports car quick acceleration. The nameplate's revival is led by the 5-seat, 4-door pickup truck. Its 5-foot pickup bed features a power tonneau cover and multifunction tailgate. Both vehicles have removable glass roof panels to create an open-air driving experience. Among their tricks is the ability to crab walk or move diagonally, up to 18 cameras for negotiating trails, and available Super Cruise driver assistance. The Hummer EV pickup truck launches in 2022 with a pricey full-featured Edition 1 boasting 1,000 horsepower and promising 350-plus miles of range. The SUV follows a year later, with the top output being about 830 horsepower. Over the following 2 years, other less expensive versions of each will be offered with reduced power and range, with a price range of $79,995 to $112,595. This EV will start sales in early 2022. Number 6. Cadillac Lyriq. Cadillac's first all-electric vehicle is coming soon. The innovative Lyriq will be offered in both single rear drive and dual motor all-wheel drive variants. Utilizing General Motors' Ultium scalable platform, the sexy crossover will have a 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack and a range of 300 miles between charges. Inside, expect pure Cadillac luxury and comfort, as well as the latest infotainment, safety and driver's assist features, including a massive 33-inch curved LED display. Number 5. Bollinger B1. Bollinger Motors was supposed to deliver its first rugged vehicles in 2021, but now says the production will start in late 2022. That means we have some chance of seeing these things on the road by the close of that year. The B1 SUV looks more like a vintage Land Rover than any sleek new EV of the 2020s, which I think is pretty neat. But these vehicles don't come cheap. Despite their exposed rivets and manual crank windows, a B1 will cost you $125,000. Number 4. The new Genesis GV60. This new coupe SUV is the first all-electric car to come from Genesis. It's set to have 280 miles of range, and the entry-level model will have 228 horsepower. The GV60 is set to go on sale in 2022 over in the USA. However, there's no word on when it will come over to Europe. The new Genesis GV60 gets a classy, uncluttered design with stacked headlights, upturned black bumper trims, and a broad black grille. The GV60 comes with rear-facing cameras instead of conventional door mirrors, just like the ones you get on the Audi e-tron. Flush-fitting door handles are another slick touch, as are the eye-catching alloy wheels. But if that doesn't stand out enough, you can always go for a bright yellow paint job. Number 3. Mercedes EQB. The Mercedes EQB is a 7-seater all-electric SUV, the latest in a growing line of electric EQ models from Mercedes. It's effectively an electric version of the GLB and will be a practical alternative to the Volkswagen ID4, BMW iX3, and Tesla Model Y. The interior of the Mercedes EQB has been more or less lifted straight from the GLB, albeit with some tweaks to give it its own flavor. Dotted around the cabin are blue lighting strips and stitching to remind you that yes, this is a Mercedes EQ model, as well as some new dashboard trims. You'll get Mercedes MBUX infotainment system and a digital driver's display comprising two 10-inch screens with support from the Hey Mercedes voice assistant. SatNav is a standard fit feature too and will allow you to program your routes to take in fast public charging points. Number 2. New Rolls-Royce Spectre EV. Rolls-Royce has teased its first ever fully electric car, the Spectre. Based on the Phantom Ghost and the Cullinan, it's going to be a two-door luxury coupe, similar to the Wraith. It's expected to go on sale in 2022, with Rolls-Royce aiming to have an electric-only range of cars by 2030. This new model will likely be even more luxurious than the likes of the Mercedes EQS and will almost certainly cost more too. Although Rolls-Royce has yet to reveal any specific details on the car's performance or price. Unlike the Rolls-Royce Ghost, which shares some components with older versions of the BMW 7 Series, Rolls-Royce will use parts shared with the latest Phantom and Ghost saloons, and the vast Cullinan SUV to build the new Spectre. Rather than the bespoke V12 petrol engine you'll find in those cars, the new Spectre will be powered by a large battery pack and several electric motors. Rolls-Royce hasn't confirmed what form these will take, but it's likely the new Spectre will aim to trump the Mercedes EQS's 470-mile range, and if so, it will likely need an even larger battery than the car's 108 kilowatt-hour unit. And number 1. Toyota BZ4X. An array of electric Toyotas is due in the coming years, and the first car from that batch will be a production version of the BZ4X concept you see here. Not much else is known about the customer car it will spawn, though Toyota promised it will be around the same size as the Toyota RAV4 SUV and should go on sale during summer of 2022. The concept styling should be carried over mostly unchanged too. Toyota says it has worked hard with many lightweight companies to improve efficiency, while a heat pump handles the climate control, seat and steering heaters, and front seat, radiant foot and leg heaters aim to do the same. The lightweight components also promise a low center of gravity. Toyota wants you to enjoy driving this thing. Front-wheel drive models get one AC synchronous electric motor, developing 201 horsepower, while all-wheel drive versions get two motors for a total of 214 horsepower. The former battery is rated at 71.4 kilowatt-hour, while the latter is a 72.8 kilowatt-hour unit. The all-wheel drive model is likely to be a fantastic off-road, since this is where Subaru had the most input, while those who like long drives will want to opt for the XLE front-wheel drive models, as it can go up to 250 miles on a single charge. When power runs out, a high-output charger can get you back to 80% in under an hour. What did you think about these electric vehicles? Are they a hit or miss? See you in the next video.